Hey guys, welcome in. If you're new or just passing through to my channel, welcome. My name is Tam. I'm also known as the Enlightened Auntie, and if you're returning, welcome back, squad. I'm here today to do another general collective reading. We're not sign specific here. We're also gender fluid. I may say you and I'm talking to them. I may say them. I'm talking to you. Put yourself in the story wherever you seem to fit. Remember that time and energy are fluid, so I could be talking about the past, the present, or the future. Take only the parts that resonate. Leave the rest behind. If you have to force it, it ain't your story, okay? If you go back into my archives, maybe 6 to 8 months, you may find some titles back there that may relate more to your present right now. And if you'd like to book a personal, my books are always open. All of my information is below in the description box. You can go directly to my website, EnlightenedAuntie.com, and book with me anytime. All right, let's jump in. I hope you guys are doing well. Today, calendarically, we are at Monday, September the 16th. Tomorrow, depending on where you are in the world, the eclipse, full moon could be hitting you either tomorrow or on the 18th. It will affect the house that where Pisces is sitting. For me, it's sitting my first house, natally. I'm actually looking forward to it, to be perfectly honest. Okay, let's jump in. Energy's been really weird. Energy was really weird for me last week. Shout out to Captain Reid. Thank you for sending people here. If you are here because of Captain Reid, welcome. I appreciate you being here. Let's jump in and see what Spirit wants to talk about. Right now, the current energy, it appears that we have someone who may be withholding some kind of energy from a group of people or from a particular community. This community could even be like family. It doesn't have to be. It could be a group of friends. It kind of feels like somebody is no longer enamored by these people. I'm not impressed. Okay. Tell me about the recent past. Wow. So whoever this is, it's holding back from this community. Someone here may either feel as though they like, it's kind of like I'm tracing it back to the community. I feel like the person may be holding back, withholding energy or something like that, because they either felt like people weren't finding value in them, and it may have really hurt someone's feelings. You may no longer find value in this group of people or the community that you once been a part of. If somebody here had been nursing a broken heart, maybe they don't find there's no value in being brokenhearted. Or somebody didn't find value in the healing process. Okay. What's in the environment? Oh. Ooh. Maybe, okay, because now I'm looking at this in a whole different light. Because now I'm looking at the community, and the community could literally be, this could be a masculine energy, because the first two cards out were community and man holding a heart, but he's in the reverse. But based on the other cards that I have here, this kind of feels like somebody who may have nursed a broken heart by entertaining other people. That's kind of what this looks like. Because at the center of it, there's carrying connections. There may have been an ending here that happened suddenly, without warning. This person may be very hostile about it. And they feel hostile about it, I want to say, because there may have actually been love. Like maybe they actually love somebody. Okay, thank you, Spirit. Because it feels like this man Interesting. It feels like this gentleman, and of course, like I said, I'm saying gentleman because it's a man on the card, but it doesn't have to be a man. It could be a woman operating in masculine energy. Take it how it resonates. But it kind of feels like this person may have genuinely had love for someone, may have had love for whoever this was in this connection with them. But it abruptly ended, right? Um, but it's interesting because I want to say it may have abruptly ended because they didn't actually find value in the person that they were connected with. They didn't see that person's value. They didn't see that person's value. I also get the energy here too that somebody may have, well, this is a loaded section, because what it feels like somebody here who may have been like focusing on, this person may have focused on work, like valued work over love, like valued money over connection. I think we've talked about that before. And if this man had been, again, I'm going back to man, if this man had been engaged in third party energy, I want to say it was primarily because at some point in their life, they had connected with somebody that they really loved, and that whatever the sudden end of that relationship was, it really, I want to say it may have crushed this person. Hmm. Yeah, somebody walked away. There may have also been a distance. Hmm. There could be distance here. Oh, you know what I'm seeing too? This literally feels like somebody walking away from a situation. Um, oh, okay. So, say the woman in the relationship or the feminine energy in the relationship, there's somebody here that walked away from this dynamic, right? They may, like I said, they may have walked away suddenly, like this. There was no warning here. There was a shift and change. This person may be very hostile because the change was sudden. They may believe that uh, there's unfinished business within the connection. Okay, that makes sense. What's in the background? Mm. Listen, yeah, the reason why. Okay, I want to say it's his own person's fault. Whoever this is, whatever relationship dynamic this is, it doesn't have to be purely romantic, but I can literally see this here. Whoever you were, and I don't know where you are, collective. Just put yourself wherever you are here, okay? So there's a connection here. I do feel like there's somebody who may have been engaged in third party. Now, remember, third party doesn't always have to be like other people, and it doesn't necessarily have to be romantic, but third party is literally any extra energy that takes away from the core of the relationship. Okay. Now, part of the problem that I'm seeing here is that this masculine energy didn't really, doesn't find value in, like, I want to say, like, doing the work that would require the work that is required of one in order to heal. So I see that first, like, that came out really loud. They don't see any value to that. Okay. Now, so instead, I want to say this person's like angry, right? Because this connection ended. They feel like there's unfinished business here as I see this feminine walking away. Now, they're hostile because they may feel out of balance. There could be some anxiety here. They had never expected for this feminine energy, because now we have the woman holding a heart also in the reverse. Did not anticipate this woman withdrawing her love or energy from the connection, no longer taking action towards this connection. And by the time this person realized, like, that this woman had already left the building, she also took her blossoming abundance with her, because person, this gentleman, never actually appreciated having her as a part of, you know, their life. Okay. Oh. So I said they lost their blossoming abundance. And part of their fears and concerns are the fact that they may be losing some type of stability or some type of financial resource. Like they're worried. They're worried if they're in a decent if they've been in a decent financial position, they're worried about losing that or not being in that position anymore. Part of their blockages, they're worried. There's something here in terms of finances or resources that they're very concerned about. Like I said up here, the reason why somebody may have walked away is because they valued, like, you know, it's like they were busy doing all kind of other things but not tending to the relationship. So now they're worried about the loss of their resources or dealing with some type of financial constraint. They're worried about it. What do they need to release? Wow. I said over here, this person doesn't find any value in healing. And literally what they need to release is they need to actually do the healing work to open up or unblock their heart chakra. Because it does give me the energy of somebody here who's, this is like kind of, and I talk about this all the time, you know, like Venus rules love and money. This kind of feels like, you know, something's not lining up here. So like somebody's love and like they lost the relationship. Now they're starting to lose the money. When your money is good, your love life is good. When your love life is good, your money is good. That's how it works. So if one is all fucked up, trust that the other one's going to be equally as fucked up. Okay. That's what this looks like over here. So this person needs to actually consider the idea of healing so that they can unblock their heart chakra, because that allows that, you know, love is the highest vibration. So it kind of feels like this person may be blocked, you know, that their heart chakra is compromised and blocked. You know, they're so bitter and angry about this relationship coming to a close that they can't quite get over it. And because of it, it's affecting everything else. It's affecting their resources. It's affecting their stability. The lesson. Literally, the lesson of this was to find the balance. And by finding the balance, it would require them to open up their heart. They need to leaning in towards the door of romance, the door to romance, restores the balance back into this person's life. So again, it's the same. It's the same energy that I have over here on the main board. It's like this person is hostile, and this is the way that it appears. It's like they're hostile, and the angel of balance is in the opposite direction, just below it. This person's pissed off because their circumstances in this relationship has changed, and as a result, it is affecting their finances. It's the best course of action. Okay, so the best course of action, somebody here needs to, oh my God. Okay, so the best course of action here, it feels as though someone here needs to, because I do have someone here wearing a false mask, wearing a false mask, not thinking about the next steps for the future. I feel like Spirit is kind of encouraging somebody to move on from a situation. But again, like I said, they're having a difficult time. Their heart chakra is compromised. And really what I'm seeing here, it feels like somebody needs to release their attachment to the material realm and tap back into their heart space, start thinking about the future and move forward accordingly. But again, all of this is subject to the fact that this person needs to balance out they need to come back into their own equilibrium. And right now they're not. Their heart chakra is completely compromised. And because of it, everything else is completely like off kilter. Everything is off right now. Okay. Let's clarify. So we have an angry person here. Could be a man, could be a woman. I don't know. Put yourself where you are. But this person may have engaged with third party. They may currently be entertaining a bunch of people. And it's primarily to cover up the pain and the heartbreak that they feel from the fact that a connection came to an end. The interesting thing is, I don't think any of these cards really depict responsibility, but it kind of feels like part of the reason why this energy may have, severed ties or cut the connection is because the person they were dealing with wasn't taking out any actual action. I feel like they were entertaining other things and other people, or definitely not bringing enough balance to the connection. So now they mad that they lost the connection. Oh, I need you to make that make sense, because right now it doesn't. Okay. So this person may be trying to manifest a new cycle or a new start or a new relationship. New cycle. I mean, this person could also be maybe learning or trying to manifest self-love. That's a possibility as well. I said they didn't find the value of healing. So this person literally, I want to say they were very hurt. But more than anything, I feel like it was a pride and ego thing. This person's ego is bruised. But I also see somebody here who may have been like, I want to say they could have been like a workaholic or whatever. This person may have chosen to pour themselves into work, which kind of kept them away from trying to make a real solid connection. And now they're kind of in regret. I do get the sense that there is some regret here. Regret for the actions that they taken or the decisions that they made. Okay. Oh yeah, they're angry. They're angry. Oh, listen. They're angry because they chose, and I said they may have been dealing with third party energy. They're angry because, and they may be trying to hide it. They may not have let, I don't know who you are in the story, but they may not have let somebody know or let other people know that they were angry or as upset as they are. But I kind of feel like they may be anticipating, or they may have anticipated you to come back. Collective, if collective is the one that walked away, they may have anticipated or expected you to return. And it's interesting because I don't actually see them taking any action towards you. Like if you were the one that walked away, they may have expected you to come back. Now, I do get the energy here of somebody wanting to take a leap of faith, but I don't actually see them. Yeah. Damn. So I said, like, somebody feels like there's unfinished business here, but somebody has walked away. I definitely get the energy of somebody not wanting to fight. They don't want to fight. They don't want to argue. But again, they're not very happy. And it's primarily because the foundation of the relationship has been completely demolished. It doesn't exist anymore. It's in the background. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Okay. Let me tell you. I think this person got some really bad advice. I think this person got some really bad advice. They got some really bad advice. And I want to say the bad advice that they got is the reason why they didn't take the appropriate action. I feel as though it created whatever was told to this masculine. I feel like it may have caused them a lot of confusion. But you know what's interesting is that outside of the confusion, I feel like they may have confused themselves only because I do see where they were entertaining a lot of other people. So the reason why there had been, the relationship may have been out of balance is because they weren't feeding the connection the proper way. They were like I said, they were entertaining other people. So and I want to say it is delusional for somebody to think that you would come back to this. Like if somebody here was not really treating you well and not taking the appropriate action towards you, especially now seeing, because I'm seeing it here with the clarifying cards. I feel like now I am talking about a masculine and feminine because the Empress is out here with this blossoming abundance in the reverse. Child, as soon as you took your energy away, that blossoming abundance left. And now somebody is recognizing the divine feminine for who they are, recognizing the fact that they didn't truly appreciate her when they had her, and now they want to come back. They want to come back. Oh, they want to come back. They want to come back. They want to come back. They may even have to travel towards you, collective. If I'm talking to the divine feminine, somebody here is trying to gather up all their courage to come whisking in. I'm not even going to lie though. I feel like the only reason why they want to come back is because, like I said, the divine feminine holds this blossoming abundance in the cornucopia. They're worried about having lost it altogether. So part of the blockage perhaps could be the fact that the feminine is now in her Queen of Swords energy. Boundaries are up. You're not putting up with a whole bunch of nonsense and BS. He potentially could be worried about getting cussed out. I think I've talked about that before. This man may be worried about getting cussed out. He may want to come to you and have a conversation, tell you how they feel or whatever, but he's definitely worried about getting cussed out. Part of what he needs to release is kind of feels like there's like the stress of, or the, because I do feel that there's been an ending here, But again, up here, this man is hostile because something came to an end, and it feels like they need to let that go. Like the energy that they're like this hostile energy that they have over here, like they need to let that go. Because it kind of, what it feels like to me is like it feels like somebody not taking or owning, taking ownership of how it all played out, because literally this wouldn't have happened if this man had just shown up and been present for the relationship. So if you're gonna be mad, baby, be mad at yourself. You invested in things that didn't really have nothing to do with the relationship, but now you mad because it's over, because this feminine decided to take her energy back and go on with her life. She may have also recognized that the abundance didn't live in this connection, because she wasn't abundant with you. She tried. You know what's funny? This masculine may have chosen superficial people and situations to align themselves with. They may have made choices. They made poor choices. This person may have been very detached emotionally. And this kind of feels like they chose, part of their lesson was the fact that they chose superficial people based on what they perceived that they had or whatever. Now they're actually realizing, yes, now what they're actually realizing is that the abundance, the blossoming abundance, was with the Empress, not with these superficial broads. Wow. Well, listen. So this person, again, I feel as though this person had been in alignment with or made choices based on superficial decisions. People wearing false masks, folks not really thinking about the future. They were thinking about the right now. Like what can I do that's going to make me happy right now? And spirit has been trying to guide them. I heard back to the well, like the well of knowledge or something like that, right? I kind of feel like this person needs to stop lying to themselves about how they feel about you. I also kind of get the impression here that it feels as though it's like, I kind of feel like God is calling this person, because I see it in a couple of different places where God is calling this person and they're just not taking any action. They're not moving forward. They're not taking responsibility for the lies that they've told or anything. They're just over here. I'm like, they're just over here mad. They may even be mad because their lies are like, their lies are coming to the surface, and it's almost like if this masculine had rejected this feminine, this Empress in the past, and wasn't loyal to her in the past, I certainly hope that he doesn't think that he can just come swooping in now and, everybody's going to kumbaya and be so excited that you've come back. That ain't how it works. Just saying. That's not how it works. So now this person, they're trying to save the connection that they may have had. Like, this person may want to start like trying to manifest like a new cycle. They're trying to like save or preserve the connection, because right now they may feel as though they are living in kind of like a nightmare. Like, they may feel like their life is a nightmare right now. Yeah, see, here's the thing. This person may not have had unconditional love for you. You may have had unconditional love for them, but that's done. Yep, they're not happy. They're not happy. They're maybe dealing with some anxiety. Like I said, they're if they're experiencing anxiety right now, I feel like they may be surrounding themselves with other people. And it's a superficial kind of energy. It's literally like to busy themselves. It's almost like, somebody, I think I've talked about in other readings where like somebody's like throwing themselves into work just to kind of keep their mind off of the other things that are going on in their lives. Yeah, this person, they're bugging out because they recognize now the loss of you. Mm. I said this person may have, yes, and their mask is falling off. Their mask is falling off. If they've been wearing a mask, the mask is falling off. So what's interesting is I kind of feel like I heard in a fit of desperation, somebody may have turned to a practitioner or may have tried to engage in, dabbling into some dark magic. Of course, dark magic, again, I always say, doesn't have to do with, candles and incantations and incense and stuff like that. It literally could just be word magic and somebody talking shit about your life or talking shit over you and your life. Listen. Divine Feminine walked away, made a vow to herself, and is focusing on self-love. So if you can't compete with that, and you probably can't, just stay where you are. Just saying. Just saying. And the thing about it is, this the feminine may have wanted, oh yes, the feminine may have wanted a family with this masculine at one time. Like she may have wanted a family with him, may have wanted, a home and all that stuff with this masculine energy. However, she started to lose hope when she recognized that he wasn't taking any actual action. There are a lot of secrets, and I do have secrets in third wheel here. So this person, like I said, they may have been entertaining other people the entire time. And now they're figuring out, I think after the fact, they figured out where the abundance was. Yep, I said, because right here and curse is here. So they may be trying to come back. They may be trying to come back towards you because they recognize like certain things in certain aspects of their life may be upside down, and now they're recognizing that the abundance that they may have had in their life once, the reason why they had that abundance is because the abundance was attached to the divine feminine. Okay. Yeah, somebody is just worried. I want to say somebody here is worried that, especially if they were projecting dark magic or something towards you, they're kind of worried about it coming back to them. Yeah, I said somebody here is dealing with nightmares and they want to apologize. They want to apologize, but they're worried because, I feel like this person they may dream about you. They may think about you all the time, wishing they could come in and apologize to you, but you've got your boundaries up. You may have this person blocked. So, and they could be at a distance. They may not be able to get to you, immediately, but this person wants to come and apologize. They think about you all the time. Yeah. They need to release, I said, whatever they've been investing their time and energy in, like they got to let it go, especially if they're angry. Part of that with fury in the reverse, like literally they got to release that energy of being angry. Okay. Because what this feels like, it feels like they're still carrying around a lot of anger and bitterness because the feminine may have walked away from them. But part of, like I said, it's blocking their heart chakra because they're so angry. This person feels as though they've been abandoned. which is wild because they literally had abandoned the feminine long before she left the building. They abandoned her simply by entertaining other people. I'm sorry. I need this masculine to get his shit together. I need this masculine to grow a pair and really own what he's done. You trying to save the connection or trying to save face because somebody's living in a nightmare now. But I don't see any cards of somebody taking any kind of accountability for what they've done. Yes, they recognize the loss of the feminine, and now they're seeing, it almost feels like now once she left, it's almost like after the fact he realized just how much he really loved her. And he's mad because he was so confused by whatever somebody may have told him. I do kind of have that here. Somebody may have told him something, given him bad advice, lied to him, kept him confused. And that's the reason why he chose the way he did. That's for some. For other people, this is just somebody here who was just sneaking around and doing dirty shit behind your back, thinking that they could get away with it. Part of this lesson, this is a fated nightmare that they were literally this, especially if they've been, because this card also would, I've got 4 cards out here that would imply that there's been some type of dark juju placed over this connection or over the feminine. Now this person is living in a nightmare, and I feel like if they hadn't taken this leap of faith to go towards trying to do juju, they wouldn't be dealing with this. The juju wasn't the answer. Unblocking their heart chakra was the answer. People are weird. So the best course of action, I do feel like somebody here needs to come clean. Somebody here needs to, I want to say they need to work on overcoming the conflict. Like there would be success in overcoming the conflict, but they would have to actually take action. They would have to come towards you to do that. I don't get the impression that they're taking any real action right now, though. So there's that. All right, let's do one more pass. Whoop. Yep, look at that. Somebody's dealing with some negative karma. Yeah, and I want to say part of the reason why this relationship broke down, or kind of like the status of the relationship and where it is right now, it's largely because of the way this masculine energy operated. So the foundation has never really been stabilized anyway, because this person was always, I want to say they were always entertaining other people in the background. And literally whatever they chose, whatever they chose, because they did make a choice. Whatever they chose some superficial shit, and they losing out big time, because that's not really what they wanted, but that's what they chose. And now it's kind of like what my kids used to say when they were little: you get what you get and you don't have a fit. Baby, you made this choice, so you can't be mad at the choices that you make. You made this choice. You cannot be mad about the choice that you made. And if you want to be mad at yourself. Don't blame the feminine, because I kind of see that here. Don't blame the feminine. Don't be mad at the feminine. Don't have an attitude with the feminine, because you made a choice to fool around with a bunch of broads. superficially because they were prettier, or they had money, or you thought that you could win with them, and because the divine feminine did not conform to your idea of whatever success is, right now you feel like an asshole. This is all divine timing and balance. Like this masculine is definitely reaping what he's sown, for sure. He chose something superficial. He ended up with somebody here who, I want to say he ended up with somebody who did him the way that he did you. And now, like I said, he's realizing now. It's kind of like after the fact, he's realizing what he had. Now he realized after dealing with what he got, then he recognizes the divine feminine as he recognizes who she is now. He recognizes who she is now. And now he's kind of pissed off. It's like, I want to say he's like kind of like he's kicking himself now. Hey, should have made better choices. That's been a theme. I've been talking about that a lot lately on social media. Should have made better choices. Yeah, this person was a whole ass player. This person may have been in and out of your life, like I said. And when the feminine walked away from this situation, she chose self-love. And I tell people this all the time. I tell my clients all the time. Like, love is of highest vibration. And I would not entertain anybody. I don't even know why people get love readings anymore, but if the person that you're dealing with is not loving on you better than you love yourself, then that's not your person. And so I kind of feel like the feminine recognized that even though she may have loved this man, she loved herself more. And she made a vow to love herself first over the energy that she was getting from this masculine. And it's like it's her removal of that energy that set him off. Yeah, she made just judgment call. She called judgment on it and said, you know what? I don't do this anymore. Good for her. Good for you. And this person wore many, many, many masks, and they were hoping that they could blind you from seeing that. I said he chose somebody who was very transactional. He's being treated the way that he treated you. That's wild. And now he's feeling like he's on the outside. There has been some kind of moon magic or something performed, or there were things going on behind the scenes. He may be afraid to come towards you. Like I said earlier, he may be afraid to come towards you because he's afraid he might get cussed out. Somebody here is afraid of getting cussed out. But I definitely feel like the person that they chose, whatever they chose over the divine feminine, didn't give them what they thought they were going to get. Like I said, they chose somebody superficial. They chose them for superficial reasons. Like, yeah, they may have been prettier or whatever. I don't even have that out here, but it's kind of like they thought that they were coming up with whatever they chose, only to realize that, yeah, none of it was real. None of it was real. And now they're feeling on the outside because divine feminine has removed her energy completely. Okay, so if this person did connect with somebody else, like say somebody superficial, if they're going through some kind of a breakup or divorce or something like that, like I said, he's worried about losing his resources. He's maybe worried about like a unfair settlement. And they're worried about part of their blockage. Part of the blockages, one, he's a little bit worried about coming forward, but again, they're worried. I feel like there's two things. They're worried about getting cussed out, but he's also worried about being rejected, because it's the energy of kind of like, I rejected you in the past. I'm a little bit concerned that when I come back, you may reject me. Very strong possibility. It kind of feels like part of what they need to release is the fear of like taking initiative. Because if I'm talking to a divine if I'm talking to a masculine, I won't even call him divine because I don't have the emperor out here. But I need him to grow a set. I need this man to grow a pair. Because right now he's showing up. I'm like looking at some of the cards here. He's showing up as very immature. Very, very immature. Wow. Part of their lesson is they don't get another chance unless they tell the truth. They don't get a new start. They don't get a new anything unless they tell the truth. They got to learn how to be honest. They got to learn to stop using their little head to think for their big head. Listen, this person, they're watching you. Oh yes. Oh yes. Okay, so divine feminine, this person, this masculine energy, I do feel like they want to come towards you. They may also be watching you, stalking you on social media, looking into you, digging into your life, wanting to know what's going on with you. You may be in the public eye. They may be like, again, they're watching you, but I want to say more importantly, I don't see them making any, like I'm seeing in a few places, I don't actually see them coming towards you or there's no energy here of them approaching you. I feel like they're watching though. They're definitely watching, but what they're seeing, I feel like they're witnessing divine feminine's glow up. The energy that I'm getting, they see the divine feminine as being very balanced and very healed, I heard childlike essence, but it's free. It's like it's giving me the energy of somebody who lives their lives like a free spirit, right? And that's kind of what they're witnessing. You've got these boundaries up. They would like for you to let your guard down. I do like that the devil is in the reverse, because you've already released you collective, you may have overcome. Oh yeah. Oh, they want to come back. But okay, listen. I'm done with those cards. Even if they were to come back towards you, they're still entertaining other people. So I want you to be very, very, wary of how you interact with this energy, because I do have somebody wanting to come back. So for some, I have energy of somebody, wanting to come back, but they're not actually taking the steps, and they're not actually, they're just thinking about it and they haven't done it. But for some, I have people that are actually going to show up and try to, maybe try to influence you, but they want to influence you only because they perceive their lives to be kind of up in smokes and, a complete mess right now because of the choices that they made. I will continue to remind you guys that we're not stepping into other people's karma. So if somebody is going, if this person comes back to you and, their life is upside down right now because of the choices that they made, let them deal with their own choices. Okay. Because there's nothing that you can do to fix them. They got to fix themselves. They got to fix themselves. All right. Let me grab a stack of index cards. because this reading is getting long. Where are we? 49 minutes. Somebody here has been working against you. Scorpio may be of significance. They don't want you to prosper. Somebody refuses to take responsibility for their actions. I said that was one of the main things that I noticed out here. I do not see anybody taking responsibility for their actions. Somebody here has a compromised sacral chakra. Somebody here may be trying to affect your sacral chakra. A group is keeping a secret. A Leo may be involved. Somebody may be dealing with drug addiction. There's stolen money here. Somebody's mask is falling off and they can't hide anymore. There's a stolen inheritance. Spirit says take a spiritual bath or cleanse your space. Somebody's dealing with an inflated ego, inflated self-worth. The month of January may be of significance. Could be dealing with a Capricorn or an Aquarius. Somebody here is lost without you. Your mother could be involved. You could be a mother. Somebody wanted you to be homeless and alone. Your mother could have wanted you to be homeless and alone. Somebody also here may be dealing with alcoholism. There may be a legal matter here or legal documents. Somebody is jealous of your light. Someone's in deep despair over the distance. The month of May could be of significance. Could be dealing with a Taurus or a Gemini. Somebody exhibits risky behavior. Your light pisses off their demons. And you could be dealing with an Aries. The bottom of the deck, we have liar. All right, guys. I'm going to leave it there. If any parts of this reading resonated for you or gave you clarity or confirmation over your own story, give the video a thumbs up so we can circulate it in front of the people that need to see it the most. Again, if you'd like to book a personal more aligned with your own story, all my information is below in the description box, and my books are always open. Oh yeah, that's another thing. I'm doing a giveaway. I had a client who we just could not seem to connect, and so she told me to do a giveaway with her 30-minute general reading. So we're going to do a giveaway. You're going to comment below. 30-minute giveaway. That's simple. So if you've gotten this far, if you comment 30-minute giveaway, you'll be entered into the drawing for a gifted 30-minute general reading with me. It is not live. It is a video recording. I will leave this giveaway open until Friday the 20th of September. So if you happen to catch this between today and Friday the 20th, comment free 30-minute giveaway. Free 30-minute giveaway. Yeah, that's it. All right. Yeah, I'm going to leave it there. I hope you guys have a fabulous weekend, day, evening, month, year, whenever you catch this. Till next time, guys.